Hello, welcome back to Curls by Sharlene. Today I'm so excited to try and review a product, this one that claims to give us longer stretched curls without any heat. It's called the Lengthen Lock Polyester Mesh. If you're tired of shrinkage and want to know how to lengthen your curly hair without using heat, you're definitely going to want to watch this. Okay, let's see how this mesh works and whether it really gives us longer curls. Now, I got this from Temu. If you want to get it, you can use my link and code, here you go, at a discounted price. It comes in 3 different sizes and I got the middle size, but I think it is a little too long for my hair. However, it works just fine, so don't stress if you get the wrong size. I just want to let you know I got one from Temu and I thought, oh, it's going to come in pairs, but it actually came as a single one. So I suggest getting 2, or make sure when you select it, it's a pair. Otherwise, you're going to have one long side and one short side, literally. So step 1 is prepping your hair, okay? I'm starting with freshly washed, conditioned, deep conditioned, and I'm in the styling process. So as you can see, I've just styled my hair and I'm using the best product, probably one of the best products. This product is amazing for my hair. You want your hair to be damp but not soaking wet when you use this as well. If you're interested on how I style my hair and wash it, the whole routine, here's a video for you on this amazing product and you can see the results I got from it. Step number 2 is an overview of this Lengthen Lock Polyester Mesh. What is this really? It's designed to specifically stretch and elongate our curls and coily hair. It's soft and it's got little holes in it. It's a mesh. This actually allows you to air dry without any heat. This is a heat-free alternative. Now, how does it work? The mesh works by gently holding your hair in a stretched position as your hair dries. The mesh creates enough tension to lengthen the curls, but is gentle enough not to cause any frizz or breakage or damage. On to step number 3, let's apply this little contraption. This is the fun part. You actually put it lengthwise. I thought it was widthwise, but those clips are just for convenience, so you can clip it into the mesh. It doesn't matter which hole it goes into, you can just find it as you go down. It's really simple. So I'm taking one side of my hair. I did half and half. The size I got obviously is way too long for my hair, but I'm hoping it will still work. And I'm only putting it on one side. I started with the other side and then decided actually I want to put it on the other side. And it didn't interfere with my curls or cause frizz at all. I was very happy. I wasn't being gentle either. It slipped off at one point and I had to reapply it. As this is my first time doing it, it wasn't very graceful. It really withstood all the chopping and changing. Now, step number 4 is the drying process. Once it is securely in place, I let my hair air dry for a bit. So the beauty of this is that it's breathable. So when you air dry your hair, you can sleep with it overnight or wear it during the day, whatever's convenient. But I don't like air drying anymore. I diffuse all the time. I just don't have patience to wait anymore. And also, air drying your hair all the time isn't actually good. The air drying isn't the problem, but your hair staying wet for a long period of time is the problem. So that's why I diffuse my hair quite often. But you need to make sure that it's on low heat or medium heat and switch between cold, because you want to keep this process as heat-free as possible. I use it on medium heat on the high setting and I hover around my hair. So on the side without the mesh, I'm just hovering, I'm not touching it. I want to see how good it can look. If you want, you can scrunch with your hands before you start air drying, and you can scrunch with the diffuser for more volume. Then the side with the mesh, I take the diffuser off and I use it as a proper blow dryer. Just because this mesh is wrapped around the hair and so there's more layers, you need to focus on this area to make sure it's completely dry. The mesh feels lightweight and it's surprisingly comfortable. I didn't feel any pulling on my scalp or my hair, and the mesh is soft enough that you can definitely wear this to sleep overnight. Make sure to wear a bonnet and have a satin or silk pillowcase so it doesn't slip out. In case it does, you know your hair is protected throughout the night and there won't be any frizz. Then the next morning you can wake up and remove it. I went for a nap actually because I was so tired, and then I came back and removed it. I changed my top as well. It's the same day, so it's not the next day. So I removed the bonnet very gently, and now it's time to unwrap this section. It was really easy to remove. It actually just slipped off. So the mesh, it kept my hair and curls intact while stretching them. Now it's time to see exactly how it came out. It makes a difference. I know it doesn't seem like much, but that's like 1 inch or so. It actually looks like the length I started at when my hair was wet. That's crazy. I did have to go back and blow dry it a bit more because it felt like it wasn't quite dry. It felt a little damp, maybe like about 95% dry. So I just wanted to make sure it was completely dry before I started fluffing. Results time! Drum roll! Oh my goodness! My curls are so much longer. This is definitely giving me the elongated look that I was looking for. I mean, I would have liked it to be even longer, but the minute I put a product in my hair and I use a curl defining brush, my curls just spring up. I love that my curl pattern is still intact. It's defined, but the shrinkage has been dramatically reduced. Oh my goodness. Step number 6 are my final thoughts on this. Should you get it? Should you not? I'm going to give you some pros and cons. The first one is it's a heat-free stretch. Of course, this is good. No heat damage. It's perfect for anyone who wants to stretch their curls without using any heat tools, and it's gentle. Number 2, it's defined my curls and they are frizz free. I am impressed. Number 3, it's comfortable because this mesh is soft and lightweight. It didn't feel heavy at all. And number 4, it is super easy to wrap around your hair and secure. So even if you're not great at styling, you can still use it with no problem. This is day 2. This is how I slept. I would probably say you need a bigger bonnet if you have longer hair, and also for my length of hair because this has scrunched up my curls. So let's see how it looks. I've done nothing. This side is the side I didn't use it on. This side is the side I did. You can see it's slightly longer, but it's sort of leveling up. It was like down there, wasn't it, yesterday? So, first off, this definition is looking perfect. This one, it's there, but it feels like the crunch has been, yeah, it feels softer. I'm gonna use jojoba oil. I use this all the time to fluff out my hair. I'll show you. I pour it in my hand, as you can see, and then I pour it back. I only want to film on my hand. Onto the cons. If you are air drying, it will be time consuming because it will take longer to dry than without it. And my second con, well, is it a con? It's my fault really. You need to make sure you have 2 because you can visibly see I used it on one side. And that is it. You can fluff out your curls now and try and make both sides look sort of even. Would I recommend buying this? Absolutely. I can see the difference. It is definitely worth the money. In my opinion, if you're looking for a way to stretch your curls without heat, minimize shrinkage, this is definitely worth trying. It's perfect for anyone who wants longer, more defined curls. So the length hasn't stayed. I mean, it can do. I'm pulling it down a bit, but we're losing definition now. Now it's frizz rather than length. Like us who have shrinkage day in and day out with no heat damage, definitely I recommend this. Let me know in the comments if you have tried this or if you're planning to, and share your results with me. I'd love to know your tips and tricks. Now, If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, what are you waiting for? Thanks so much for watching Curls by Sharlene. Why not give my video a thumbs up? Turn on the notification bell so you're notified every time I post a new video. You don't want to miss out on all these tricks. I post a new video every Friday at a few minutes past 11 a.m. That's UK time as well. But I am so happy with these results. Thanks so much for watching Curls by Sharlene, and I will see you next time. Hey. Check out these other videos I have for you at the end of my video. I do curly hair tutorials, reviews on products, heat-free styling tips, and don't forget to subscribe to join the curl community. See you next time.